I understand nothing. I understand that if somebody owes me money, I can do a 1099-C. And the IRS says if I do a 1099-C and forgive the debt, that they will reward me. What I understand, what I don't understand is how. How can I be rewarded by simply forgiving someone? I know the scriptures say you must forgive your neighbor if you want to be forgiven. Could it be that simple? I have this understanding. Identify and use one of the tax online services and fulfill my obligation to forgive. That I can do up to 10 million minus a penny. I can do up to 10 million minus a penny. I could use $9,999,999.99, especially when the IRS says I don't have to go to court. A 400 billion lawsuit that I can join that hasn't been dismissed. A 400 billion lawsuit that I can multiply times 150 and more. A 400 billion lawsuit that I can forgive all of these individuals and help reduce the national debt. Why not help reduce the national debt? That's my intent, isn't it? I understand that IRS tax topic 405.3 says that I don't have to go to court if I can prove that a judgment from the court is unlikely to be paid. The 400 billion lawsuit has been officially filed in the court, and there has been silence. But it's not possible for them to pay out on average 64 trillion per defendant to each plaintiff individually as requested in the complaint, because that's what the 400 billion times 56 equates to. So it is unlikely, as I understand it. And so I get to 1099-C. And if I owe a deed or if I get a penalty, all I have to do is document my filing of my 1099-Cs on the proper forms and or 1040-ES, and use a bill of exchange, as the IRS manual says, is wholly acceptable. And it makes me, in every sense of the word, tax exempt. At least that's how I understand it. I know the law says it's all about intent. As I understand it, this is my intent, to help reduce the national debt, because the national debt needs help. I hear it staggering all over the place. It needs some type of apparatus to help prop it up. So I'm gonna exercise my prompting, reduce my economic delinquent footprint, score me some credits in heaven, and forgive these evil creditors, for they know not what they have done. Data created a monster, a debt forgiver, a credit creator, and an intent understander. At least that's how I understand it.